My name is Danny Shields, and my family belonged to St. Peter Claver for many years, particularly my mother and my grandmother. I was in the last graduating class, the 64 to 65 class, and my mother was actually in one of the first classes here at St. Peter Claver. So her and myself and my grandmother have a long history here. After when the school closed in 1965, some of us went to Our Lady of Fatima, and some of the students went to St. Joe. So I spent a year at Our Lady of Fatima, and then we were consolidated at St. Joe in a high school. And I remember our former teachers. We had the Palatine sisters. So when I started here, Sister Nunziata was 1st through 4th grade, and then Sister Ignatia was 5th through 8th grade. And they only had the one building with the 2 classrooms upstairs. And then in later years, they built the parish hall. And then they moved some of the grades down from upstairs to the parish hall. So they brought in other sisters. Sister Nunziata and Sister Ignatia left, and they brought in Sister Godfrida. She had 1st through 3rd grade. And then 4th and 5th grade were taught by lay teachers, Mrs. Ross and Mrs. Myros. And then 6th through 8th grade was brought down to the parish hall, and they were taught by Sister Roseanne. So Sister Roseanne was the teacher of the last class here from 64 to 65 at St. Peter Claver. And I'm now living in Southfield, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit. And St. Peter Claver prepared me for some things that I never thought I'd be doing. I worked at Ford Motor Company for 25 years as a technical specialist in engineering, and I'm also a tennis instructor, so I coach junior tennis, high school age. We have a travel team that competes in the Detroit area and travels around to different places, and I'm also teaching part-time at Mathnasium in the metropolitan Detroit area, and that's for students who are tutoring for students who are having a difficult time with math. So that's sort of my history up to this date, and I wish St. Peter Claver a happy 80th anniversary, and I wish the best to all the members who are attending, and I hope the community continues to benefit from the efforts of the parish.